Hey, this is Josh
And Leslie.
with JNLadventures.com.
The world is our playground.
That's right. And today we're doing things a little different. Leslie's behind the camera, and I'm the one that gets to be in the spotlight today because today is finally time for another product review.
And we are going to be doing a lot more product reviews.
Yes.
Which I know Josh is having a hard time with because it means that he's going to be getting lots of new stuff.
Oh, go on. I like getting new stuff. But anyway, so what I'm reviewing today is my Milwaukee jacket. Do you remember the 202R-202X is the model number?
He was asking me if I remember that.
Yeah. Because when I have to recite something that I've tried to remember, I'm like, it's gone. But anyway, this jacket actually has something very special about it, other than the fact that Leslie bought it for me last year for Christmas.
Yay! Wifey of the Year award.
Always, every year. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's these two little buttons right here.
The magic buttons.
The magic buttons.
What happens when you push the button, Josh?
Push the button. Okay. See, it turns red. What that does is it turns on heating elements. There's one that goes all the way across my back, and then there's one on either side. And it has 3 settings. It's on high right now. And I had to press and hold to turn it on. If I just press, it goes to medium. Press again, it goes to low. And if I press it again, it'll go back to high. To turn it off, you have to press and hold again, and it fades out. That turns it off. Now
So when he pressed it to hold for the last time, like to turn it off, he had to hold it down a little bit.
Like for 2 or 3 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this other button over here, see these nifty little handprints here? Turn that on, and that actually turns on heating elements in the front pockets. So I can stick my hands in here and it heated, so the pockets are heated basically. Which is one of the big reasons we got this, because of the chemo I had a couple of years ago. I have neuropathy in my hands and feet, and I don't know if any of you have had to deal with it or not, but neuropathy is affected by temperatures. So basically whenever my hands get cold, it's almost like if you've ever had your hands fall asleep and then when they start to wake up, you get that pins and needles feeling. Imagine that 100 times more powerful as soon as my hands come in contact with cold. So the plus to this is I can always turn this on, and it has the 3 settings just like the others does. So it has high, medium, and low. But as soon as my hands start hurting like that, I can turn that on, stick my hands in my pockets, and within a few seconds, they're warm enough to where the pain goes away. So, that's a huge advantage. Okay, so what I was going to go on about next is all of the pockets. There is actually 4 pockets, 5, and I'll tell you about the 5th one. It's a little special. But you got one here.
He has a special pocket.
Yeah. Got a cord to charge my phone. It runs off of the same battery pack that heats the jacket. I can plug my phone in and charge it when it gets low.
Is that not too cool?
That is awesomeness. So
I'm going to stop with the commentary.
Okay. And that just
okay.
That just tucks right in there, and the cord runs actually through here. There's a little port here that it goes through, and then there's one down at the other pocket where it comes out of. So that's the one downside. You got to be careful when you're putting this on any kind of, like the back of a chair or something. You don't want to get this cord caught on something and yank it out. And then you got on this side another pocket that also has a port. So if you'd rather have your phone on the internal pocket, you can do that. And it can also run around the back too. Just remember, if you're going to use this one, you got to have a longer cord. And then of course you've got the pockets on either side that have the heating pads in them, so you can warm up your hands. Now the special pocket that I was talking about is back here. You see this big bump here? That's actually the battery pack. And so you can access it from up here on the top. And here's, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's where the cords come through for the jacket and for the phone. You got it? You can see the battery down in there. All right. And I'll review the unit that's in there because it's really neat and it can be used for so much more than just the jacket. but you can, this will run off of either, even though the jacket says it's M12, this will run off the M12 or M18 power supply. And it will run off any of the, since I've got the M12 power supply in here now, it will run off of any of the M12 batteries, but I will say this, if you use anything bigger than the compact 3.0 battery, don't plan on leaning back against anything, because if you put, say, a 4.0 or a 6.0 in there, it's going to be a huge bump off the back of the jacket. So you won't be sitting back against anything comfortably. So 3.0 compact or smaller is great. And with this 3.0 on here, I can turn this on high. I can run both at the same time with the 3.0. And I don't know how long it lasts with both turned on, because I've never done it for very long. But this one here, I can run for several hours on high and not have to worry about running out of power. So I have used the same pack for 2 or 3 days off, running it off and on. And when I go to charge it, it's about half. So I've never run it completely flat with just the jacket. So anyway, and another thing I like about this is it's not thick and bulky like a lot of winter jackets. It's, really thin, but it's insulated enough to where I can, if it's like 50 degrees outside, I can wear it, even all the way up to 60 and not be miserable. So basically from 60 degrees down to below 0 is what this is rated for. So, it's great. I love it. It can be, I don't have to have a light jacket and a heavy jacket. I just have this. And on a warm day, I don't have to turn anything on. If it's really cold, I can turn on the heat and set it to whatever I need, and I'm good. So that's it for this review. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to share. And please feel free to like and subscribe. I want to know what you think of these reviews. I hope you really like them. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Okay, y'all, I thought I was going to end the video there with the review, but I had to do this. I wanted to say thank you to my amazing wife for helping me record the review.
Don't make me blush.
Oh, but why not? You tried to do it to me, so hey. He
was like, you didn't say goodbye. And I was like, well, it's kind of your video. And then he said, okay, just be ready. I'm going to record. And he says all that anyway.
Yeah.
We both work well together. I know we're cheesy, but...
Hey, it's like I've said in every video we've done, we have fun no matter what we're doing, so.
I was watching Oprah one day, and she was talking about how, I think someone on there was giving an example, or talking about what love was to them, and it was saying, love was two people, or a loving relationship was two people going in the same direction, walking together in life. And I just love that, and I think that's Josh and me, or me and Josh, or however you say it.
I totally agree. But I just wanted to put on here that she helped me with that, and I couldn't have done it without her, so I wanted to say thank you.
And we're glad you guys are walking through life with us.
That's right.
We like sharing.
We're happy to have you as part of our community.
Yes.
All right. So
bye.
See you later.